guys, welcome back. So today we're doing a chatty get ready with me. I haven't done one of these in a super long time, so bear with me if I am just like all over the place. I've been reading the comments. I know you guys asked for more chatty style videos because I haven't done them in a super long time, basically just because it's really noisy where I live and I don't want like the car noises to pick up on my camera. I need to get a microphone, I know. I've just been getting in the habit of doing voiceovers because it's easier to control like the background noise. But yeah, we're just gonna get stuck straight in. I thought I'd just do my makeup with you guys today. You know, I feel like when I watch my favorite YouTubers do their makeup, I usually get ready with them. And it's just really cool. It feels like you're just with them, just hanging out, and I don't know, I just really like listening to people talk while they do their makeup. So yeah, hopefully you guys like the same thing. So I've been super into using oils on my face lately. I don't have dry skin at all. I have like combination skin. I get little dry patches, but it's still oily where that dry skin is. I don't fucking get it. So I'm using this little one today. This is the COVERFX Custom Infusion Drops. I don't really know what this is meant to do. I just know it's oily and I want to put it on my face basically. So I just feel like it helps my foundation go on more smoothly. And like it stops my dry patches from showing up as much underneath my foundation. So I'm just going to use my True Match today. I haven't used True Match in a super long time. I've been really into using the Anastasia stick foundations. But I don't know, I feel like I need to take a break from them because otherwise I'll get too obsessed and then I'll end up hating them. Do you guys ever do that? You use something so much that you end up driving yourself crazy because you're using it way too often. I do that all the time, so I'm trying to take a little break, try out some other products, some of my other foundations, because I have tons of foundations sitting there that I never use. I know my foundation is a completely different color from the other side of my face, but that's just because I go match it to my fake tan. The color that I'm using in True Match is W4 Natural Beige. I'm usually W4 Golden Natural, I think. I don't know if they're the same shade or not. I picked this one up when I was in LA last year. But it seems to be a pretty good match and it looks really similar to the one that I used to use. That might be a little bit dark compared to like my chest doesn't pick up fake tan for some reason. Like my arms are the same color as my face, but my chest just does not hold it. I don't know why. I think it's because the skin's like really thin there. So I'll probably just have to go in and bronze that up a little bit in order to get this to match. Plus this True Match oxidizes a little bit on me. But I just really love it. It's such a pretty finish and such a nice drugstore foundation, like, and you really don't need much. I'm like obsessed with it. Every time I use it again, I'm like, oh my god, True Match. So this is probably the first chatty type of video that I'm doing since I got lip fillers. I haven't been able to update you guys on YouTube just yet, but if you guys follow me on Snapchat you would have heard all about it, and if you follow me on Instagram you would have seen a little bit of it as well. But yeah, basically I got lip fillers recently. I'm going to do a full video explaining everything and what I got done and all that sort of stuff soon. I'm probably going to film it this week actually and try and get it up for you guys ASAP. So yeah, I got lip fillers. I don't know if you guys can tell, it's been like 2 weeks since I had them done, I think. I had a really good experience with it, so I am going to do a full video just like explaining everything to you guys and like going to like depth with like details, pricing, all that sort of stuff, because I know you guys really want to know. Also, I'm just using my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer. I'm just going to put a little bit more underneath my eyes because my dark circles are so bad. I've been really liking this concealer lately. At first I really didn't like it. I thought it was super thick. And I don't know, I just didn't really like the finish, and now it's like my favorite concealer. I honestly can't use anything else. I feel like no other concealers cover my dark circles like this one does. But yeah, I'm using the shades Light Medium and Fair Neutral. I haven't been going as light with my under eyes as well, if you guys haven't noticed. So I'm just doing a little bit of cream contour, and you guys know I always cream contour. I'm obsessed with it. I'm really liking this Hoola stick from Benefit. It's like their new cream contour stick that they came out with. I'm really digging it. It's just like really creamy. It's like the perfect color. It's like not too warm or too neutral, if that makes sense. I don't know how to explain it, but I think it's really pretty and it just looks really natural on the skin. I'm thinking of doing like a Snapchat Q&A, so you guys should definitely go and follow my Snapchat. It's just Kasey Rayton, the same as like all my other platforms. But yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a Q&A on like for YouTube. I'll just ask you guys to send me questions on there, and then that way I can kind of like update you guys on things that you're like interested in knowing. Because like the Snap fam, they know what's up, but I just forget to like update YouTube. And obviously Instagram is just like photos and videos, so it's not really like, I can't really update you guys too much on my life on there. If you've been following me for a while, you would know, I need to move my mirror. It's been weird. You guys would know that I moved to Sydney like a few months ago. And I really love it. I love it so much. I know that you guys want to see more videos with Hamish as well. So when I find the time, he's at uni, he's studying, very, very busy. So when I can find some time for him to sit down and film with me, I will definitely do that so you guys can like see him again, because I know you guys loved him during Vlogmas. Oh, that I need to update you guys on Melbourne. I went to Melbourne recently and I filmed with NYX. I just need to get my makeup is sitting on the floor. What the heck? Motherfucker. So I'm just going to go in and set my under eyes with my Mercier Secret Brightening Powder. You guys know I don't use anything else. I'm just obsessed with this stuff. I know you guys must get super bored with me using it, but just breathe it in. It's just my favorite. It's so finely milled. I recently went to Melbourne with NYX. They were having a party and I wanted to come down there and film something with them anyway, so I just kind of made like a little 3-day trip of it. I went with Hannah Schroeder and Chelsea Randall. If you guys don't follow them, you should. They're my little blonde squad. So like we went down on the Thursday and then we filmed some really exciting little tutorial type things with NYX, so definitely keep your eyes peeled for that. It should be going up on their channel pretty soon actually, and it just made me wish that my lighting setup was more professional. Oh my god, if you guys could see what my setup is like, it is just, all my makeup is on the floor right now. I don't even have a table in front of me. It's just literally a couple of lights, my camera. I've got a mirror on a box of something that was sent to me, and it's just like balancing there. Like everything is just so makeshift. So like to go to Melbourne and like see how their setup is, I was like, well, you need to start your game, Kasey. And then on the Friday we went and just like looked around Melbourne, went shopping, all that sort of stuff, and they had like a little out of this world themed party. I just need to get my powder off the floor. I know I'm terrible. I don't have a table, but I'm just going to use my Mercier translucent powder. I always like to just tap it into the lid, and then like whatever's in the lid is what I use on my face. But yeah, they had a little out of this world party for their new Cosmic Metals liquid lipsticks that they came out with. So that was really, really cool. I got to meet some other influencers. I got to see a few of the girls that, I don't know if you guys remember, the last time I went to Melbourne, it was around this time last year. I think it was like just as I got back from LA. I went to Melbourne and I did a meetup with Priceline and NYX. So a few of the girls that I did that meetup with were there. So that was really cool because they're like my little NYX family now. On the Saturday, we pretty much just like went to breakfast, helped clean up like the party the next day. And now, yeah, we just, what was that? We just flew home after that. So yeah, it was a really cool little weekend. Something exciting and different because I don't really film with a lot of brands, so I was like really, really nervous. But yeah, it turned out so awesome. So super stoked about that. So I'm just quickly doing a little bit more bronzing and contouring because as if I hadn't done enough already. You guys know I'm crazy with like the bronzer helmet. The bronzer helmet is real in my life. I just need it. I have a 5 head, you know what I mean? It just makes it look like less of a 5 head. But I'm just using my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil bronzer. I haven't used this in so long, but this is like one of 2 bronzers that I've hit pan on. This one and Hoola from Benefit. I don't know if you guys know this, I'm super stingy. I don't like to spend my money, I like to save it, which I think there is nothing wrong with that. And like what I do spend my money on is food. I love to eat out. I love getting coffee. I love getting like a little muffin or something when I have a coffee. It's just like my favorite thing ever. So that's like what my money goes on. So I'm like really selective when it comes to buying makeup and stuff, and like I try not to unless it's something that I think that you guys would really love to see or I really, really want in my collection. I don't really like to let my collection get too big because I feel like I give away so much makeup as it is, and I just feel like it's a waste if it's sitting there and I'm not using it. So I honestly just like to buy things that I truly love. I feel like I went a bit too heavy with the contour on my nose. Just give me a second. I just need to like use my powder brush and blend that in. I used to contour my nose so much and I can't do it anymore. I have a bump, and so it just like, I feel like sometimes it makes it look worse. But yeah, I'm like, I really don't like to buy things unless I 110% want them. and Anastasia Beverly Hills is something that I'm not on their PR, so I buy all my Anastasia stuff myself, and I really, really love their stuff. Like that's one thing that I'll drop my money on. Oh, and I was in Sephora in Melbourne. By the way, Melbourne Sephora is so much better than Sydney. Sydney Sephora is crapola. There's nothing there, nothing is stocked. Anytime I go to like pick something up, it's not there, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll get this instead. And I go to get the other product that's like my backup, and then my backup's not even there. So I'm literally just trying to find something I can like drop my money on, and there's nothing. Like, so Sydney Sephora won't let me spend my money. I was not planning on buying anything at all, but just everything was in stock, and I was like, well, it would be a crime not to. And then I saw this. The Nicole Guerrero Anastasia Glow Kit. I wasn't gonna get it. I was like, no, I don't need it. I don't need any more highlighters, you know what I mean? You never hit pan on highlights. And then I fucking swatched it, didn't I? So freaking good. Have you, look, just, I can't even put it into words how nice this is. Like, I barely even touch those, and just look how freaking pretty they are. Like, they're just so, oh my god. And I saw the lip palette as well, and I was like, I'm done. And I just literally dropped like 130 bucks on Anastasia, which stung so bad, but it's so worth it. I've been like really, really happy with these purchases, so I just had to put it out there. I've really been liking using Glow Getter, but I think I'm going to use Forever Young or Glow Getter. I don't know which one. No, maybe Glow Getter. Yeah, I'm going to use Glow Getter. No, Forever Young. This one right here, Forever Young. I'm just gonna do it. These are so nice. They feel really foiled. They're really, really pretty. I mean, look at that. I'm done. I'm done, bitch. Oh my god. Plus, you guys can use these as eyeshadows, which is what I did when I went to the NYX party. I think I mixed Daydream and Kitty Cat and put those on my lids, and it was just so pretty. And I actually got tons of compliments that night, which I never get compliments on my highlight from people in person. Done. I'm gonna highlight my freaking collarbones too. Why the effing hell not? Yes, bitch. Give it to me. Put it on my shoulders too. Ugh. Just found one of either mine or Hamish's contact lenses stuck to my toe. It's disgusting. That's what you get for living in a house with two people who wear contact lenses. We both can't see, and there's literally just contacts all over the house. Like, just stuck to like my dressing table, stuck to the sink. Like, they're just everywhere. It's disgusting. I'm just gonna quickly do my blush. I'm gonna use MAC's Warm Soul because I'm just using like some of my favorite products today. I just felt like doing just a tutorial I was really happy with. You know what I mean? Not trying out anything new or crazy, just using stuff that I know looks really good. Alright, I'm going to give my face a quick spray. I'm going to use the Ofra Makeup Fixer Spray. I love this stuff. I don't know if it really sets my makeup, but it smells really nice and it feels really good, and I don't know, it does a little something something. So I'm just going to drown my face. Oh, my face looks super wet now. I think I sprayed too much. Holy crap. Hopefully that dries. Definitely sprayed too much on my forehead. Oh my god. I'm going to go off camera and do my eyebrows because they take really long. But I'm just going to use my Anastasia Dip Brow in the shade Blonde. And then I will come back and we'll do the eyes. Alright, I've zoomed you guys in. My eyebrows are looking more like cousins than sisters, but we're just going to ignore that. We're going to start off with the Tarte Shape Tape, just in the shade Light Medium. I'm just going to use this today to prime my eyelids. I've been doing my eyes after my foundation and like my base recently, so I've just been using concealer rather than like my MAC Paint Pot or like an eyelid primer. Brush that I'm using as well, because you guys always ask my brushes, is the F03 brush from Sigma, but I do leave all my brushes linked down below for you guys, so if I don't mention them, which 9% of the time I forget to do, just to check the description box and they will be down there. I'm going to use my Makeup Geek eyeshadows today. These are like my two little palettes that I've made myself. I really need to reorganize these because I'm just feeling so uninspired looking at them. Like, It's just a big old mess. I'm going to use my Sigma E40 brush as always, and I think I'm going to set my lid with Mirage just so we don't get any like creasing, and I don't like blending crease colors onto like an eyelid with just a primer or a concealer on there. I feel like it can get a little bit patchy. Now I'm going to go into Peach Smoothie, one of my favorite eyeshadows. I've hit major pan on this one, so I do need to pick up another stat. But I'm just going to take it on that same E40 brush and start blending this into the crease. This is seriously my favorite brush ever. E40 from Sigma. I have like 1,000 of them. Not 1,000, I have like 3 or 4. And I seriously am just obsessed with it. It's like no other brush blends like this brush does. Look at that. I love Peach Smoothie. Yes, bitch. I'm going to... Am I going to switch brushes? Do I want to? This one's dirty. All my brushes are so dirty. That's another thing, you guys. I've seriously been lacking on cleaning my brushes. I'm literally cleaning this one on my arm as we speak. It's like covered in like some red pink eyeshadow, but I'm just going to go for it. I'm going to use my Creme Brulee, another favorite of mine that I've hit pan on, and I'm just going to dunk this brush in there. This is the E25 from Sigma, another fave of mine. I feel like I just said that. I don't know. This is one of my fave brushes because you can kind of use it like this, like to get into the crease. So like it's like flat like this, and then turn it sideways to use it to blend out, and it's just the most perfect brush ever. And I'm going to chuck it on my lower lash line pretty roughly as well. This is a really rough eye makeup look. I'm going to start packing this on the outer corner of the eye because I kind of want to do something smoky, and then just switching back to the E40 just to help everything blend. So now I'm just taking the shade Latte on that same E25 brush, and this time I'm just going to place this on the outer corner into the outer like third of the crease, and a little bit on my lower lash line as well. So basically like this outer third of the eye, and then going back in with the E40 just to blend everything. Make sure you guys let me know down below as well if like me talking through doing my eyes rather than doing a voiceover is more helpful. Like if a voiceover is easier for you guys to follow, let me know, and if me talking through the process while I'm doing it is more helpful, because I'm actually really interested to know what you guys prefer. I'm kind of just blending in like a little V sort of shape just so I can start getting like that V, like a really diffuse V on the outer corner. So the next shade I'm taking is Mocha, and I'm going to use this little tiny guy. It's an E47 from Sigma, and I'm going to place this on like the very outer V of the eye. Just creating a little V shape and blending slightly into the socket, lightly dragging a little bit down to my lower lash line. So we just kind of want everything to sort of blend so it tapers outwards nicely. And then I'm going back in with the E25, and I'm going to use this to blend it out. Doing like a little bit of blending, like you don't want to go too crazy because we did use this brush earlier to pack on the previous eyeshadows, so I'm going to go back in with the E40 to do like the majority of the blending. That other E25 brush is just going to help with the initial blending process just because it has a little bit of leftover eyeshadow on it. I'm going to go in with a tiny little bit of black. This is Corrupt from Makeup Geek. If you guys haven't heard of this before, it's like the blackest black eyeshadow you'll ever get. It's crazy pigmented, so I'm always super scared to work with it. Just because I'm not very familiar working with black eyeshadows. If you guys haven't watched my tutorials before, I'm not someone who likes to venture into black. It's just a little bit too much, it's scary to blend, and yeah, I just like to avoid it. So I'm going to take a tiny little bit of that and a little bit of the brown shade we were just working with, just lightly dip my brush in both and then tap it off. Just by blending these two together, it's going to be a little bit easier to work with and not so scary. Just taking that onto the lid, like the very outer corner of the lid, and then going back in with that E25 and just blending that. I think I might do a little bit of shimmer. So what I'm going to do is mix Shimmer and Cosmopolitan. No wait, that's Glamorous. I'm going to mix Glamorous and Shimmer just because I want a lighter gold and I don't really have it. And these are going to make a really nice champagne sort of gold shade. So I'm just going to take a little bit of those and just not really pack it on, mostly just like swipe it on there. So it's like a really diffused kind of shimmer. So I've just popped some lashes on. I'm wearing the NUBOUNSOM Russian white lashes and I just put a ton of mascara on. I just wanted this look to be really soft and fluttery and just like really lash focused. I feel like they're drooping. But yeah, these are like my favorite natural lashes. You guys know I do not get much more natural than this with lashes. They're still really big and fluttery, but they look like your real lashes, if you get me. Just kind of like lash extensions or something. But you guys can use the code Kasey Rayton to get 20% off NUBOUNSOM lashes if you want to pick anything up. But now I'm just going to go back in with Shimmer and I'm just going to pop this on the inner corner of my eye using my E30 pencil brush from Sigma. Just want a little inner corner part. I'm just going to do my lips now. I've just mixed up a little custom colour, oh you can see my light, using the Anastasia lip palette. I'm actually so obsessed with this. These last really long on my lips. Like I can eat and everything and they only come off in like the very corners. And they actually dry down really matte. So I'm actually super impressed with this palette. But I mixed the shades 1, 5, 11 and the white shade. Alright guys, that's it for this video. I know it wasn't super chatty. I didn't really get to update you guys too much on my life, but like I said, I'm going to do a Snapchat Q&A or something like that, and then you guys can ask me questions and I can answer exactly what you guys want to know. But yeah, I'm going to do some more of these chatty get ready with me style of videos. I hope you guys liked this one. If you want to see more, definitely let me know in the comments down below, as well as any other video suggestions that you guys have. I always listen to the ones that you guys want to see. But yeah, that's it. So I'll see you guys in my next video. It's my mic, okay? I don't know. We're just going, that's not a word. Need some life. Need some life in my face. Yeah, bitch. Yeah, dumb bitch. Welcome back. Why can't I talk? What are my lips doing? You're not helping me.